Hello everyone, welcome back. I decided that we're gonna take a little break from as my group here, Dirkethus and Shadowmere, as we have arrived at the High Gate Ruins. Why? Well, I thought we would take a little break from these main quests and do something a little different. Do you recall when I told you about these things? These, Dragon Priest masks? Yeah. They are found at certain locations. We already encountered one, the one that he's wearing there. And there is another one, located within these ruins. So, since you guys missed out on seeing what that encounter was like the last time, stay out here and stand guard, Shadowmere. I thought I would show you how these encounters works, but before we go in, there is something I would like to share with you. Oops. I messed that up. Oh well. I guess I'll show it to you like this. Check it out! Yeah! Dragon scale armor. And look at that. It's bumped up to legendary, and look at that. The armor rating is 254, and it weighs only 10. 96, 96, 115, 113. My armor rating total right now is 687 with this armor, which is better than the ebony set. I forgot to stash these away and sell them. Wait. Anyway, I also have a dragon bone bow, which does weigh a bit, but it's the only type of dragon bow that you can make. Also, I have a dragon bone sword. So here's what happened. Because there's also something I want to show you guys. You'll notice smithing here is back down to 20, but it has that logo underneath. So when you get a skill to level 100, you can make it legendary, which means you can be able to start over leveling again, so you can continue to get experience from this, but you get all the perk points that you put into it back. So that means I have to, if I wanted to create or mod any more of those types of armor, I would have to re-level it and put perk points into it. So, and what I did is I made every type of dragon bone or dragon scale armor and weapon, with the exception of the two-handed weapons that I could. The dragon bone armors and the dragon bone axe and dragon bone mace, those are stashed away at my house. So I brought what I wanted. I decided to go with the sword because I think the sword looks awesome. And of course I'm wearing the light armor dragon scale stuff. And so after I did that, I used the bones and scales to try and level up everything I could as high as it could to legendary status. So then after I was done with that, buffing everything I could up as high as I could buff it, I then turned the skill to legendary, got the perk points back, and I put those perk points into things, especially in enchanting. So now, as you can see, I have all these perks in enchanting to try and make everything that I put into it even stronger. Which I then, after I put those perk points into it, I went to the enchanter and I tried to give these stronger enchantments. So you can see both my bow and sword have it where I can be able to fill those gems. The armors, health regeneration, stamina regeneration, one-handed attacks, magicka regeneration, and blocks more damage. Also, I realized the reason it shows that I can wear both this amulet and this amulet is because this actually has armor. This has 14 armor. So I can wear this without having to swap it out for a different amulet. So you can have two amulets if you have this one. That's pretty sweet. So I will be able to permanently wear that as long as I want and just swap something else out. So this is how it looks. Yeah. Really am the Dragonborn now. So, this is how the sword looks from this perspective. Pretty sweet, huh? So, let's head on into the Highgate Ruins and see if we can find this dragon priest and whatever word of power he's guarding. So, does this mean I wouldn't be able to mod any other pieces I find? Yeah, but I figured it's possible that some of these may not be better than what I already have made, but that can always change. If I wanted to, I could just re-level it, and that just contributes to me being able to keep leveling myself. Hi?
What do you want, lizard?
Who are you?
I'm Anska. Are you here to help?
Help with what?
I've finally located Vokun's crypt. The scroll I'm looking for just has to be here.
What type
Maybe
of
you
scroll?
could help find it. I just know it's in here.
What scroll?
It's probably meaningless to you, but according to family legend, it links our bloodline back to Iskramor himself.
That's a big deal, actually. Vokun?
Some old priest buried here long ago. I've been searching for his tomb for a few years now.
So that's the dragon priest I have to face. What kind of help do you need?
If Vokun is as powerful as I think, I may need a little help, dealing with him.
What's in it for me?
You can have anything, except the scroll, of course.
Alright, I'll help.
Great. With the two of us, this should be easy.
Two of us? Sorry, Dirkethis, apparently she doesn't care about you. Help Anska retrieve her scroll. Alright, so now that's an actual quest here. Well then. I guess she's gonna follow me. I don't know what type of skill she has. Hopefully she can't die. But also looks like I don't have to worry. It's not like a quest objective like, make sure she lives. Come, my lady. I shall protect you. Your Tazul! My stronger fire breath. I even breathe fire like a dragon.
What was that? I ended this game.
Oh, by the way, I've also been, I did this. I helped out Jargo at the college, so now he could be a follower if I want him to be, which I've heard he's one of the most powerful followers that you can get in the game. I helped out Onmund. I have the white file, so that's a thing. It's like a oh, look at that. She's like I guess a destruction magic mage. She specializes in destruction magic. Ah!
That's the last of them.
She's pretty strong. Huh. Showing off her unlimited power. Hey, she said I could have anything I wanted, right? More stuff to sell. Some of the fences in the cities now, after doing all those Thieves Guild things, now have like 2,500 gold for me to use stuff. Took a miner's potion. Ah. I can use that in the heat of battle, though. The fact that I now have regeneration for all my stuff is pretty nice. There we go. Oh, and I also encountered a couple of dragons recently, and I'll tell you what, that Dragon Bane, oof, it does so much strong damage against them. It's so good. Even against the ancient dragons, which are pretty strong. And I haven't even encountered some of the strongest dragons in the game yet. Obviously, we still have to face Alduin, but the higher I level, the stronger the dragons are gonna get. Like every 10 levels, like they get really strong. So if I hit, I'm at level 47. If I hit level 50, or when I hit level 50 at this rate, I think a new type of dragon is gonna spawn, and they are pretty strong.
This looks like some sort of lever puzzle. We'll have to figure out the correct order to flip them.
Lovely. I just love these. Alright, so that has a fox. That has a snake. Are those the only two levers? An eagle, a whale, a fox, and a snake. A whale. Aha, okay, I think I know. Hopefully it's from left to right. There we go. Got it. Into the catacombs. Yol. Oh, by the way, I figured out what the Fime meditation that Papaneeks was trying to give us, and I was mistaken. Fime had nothing to do with the Frost Breath shout. Fime is actually in relation to this shout here. Become ethereal. Changing a form to one that cannot harm or be harmed. It was a buff to this one, which I quickly swapped it to go back to that that buff to my fire breath shout. Yep, fire within. I really like that one.
Hey, watch it!
What? You were behind me. What are you talking about?
Maybe the order has something to do with the symbols up there. That gem looks suspicious to me.
What are you talking about?
Did you hear something?
All right. Oh my goodness, look at that damage. You know what's funny is how much slower they get up from laying down in Skyrim compared to how they did in Oblivion. In Oblivion, they just, whoop, I'm up. But in this, they take their sweet time getting up from laying down. Oh, what's the matter? You poisoned? Well, I don't see your health bar, so I guess you can't die. I'm guessing you're labeled as essential for this quest. Ooh, gold on the ground. Oh, hello. You did not just... There we go.
That's the last of them.
Ooh. Good thing I can't trigger those. Guardian Circle. Aha. It's not a bad scroll. I have like several of those like back at my house, but I never use these scrolls. Even though some of them are pretty good, I just never have really used them. Wait, what?
Time to end this game.
Oh. It's still on cooldown. Ooh, nice. Look at him. He's running away. Alright, you guys take care of him. I'm gonna try and open this door. Like, I've got my priorities straight. Ah! Well, there goes a lockpick. Yeah, you guys go and keep fighting. I'll just be over here looting. How many games have I done that where it's like I let my companions or followers do the fighting while I do the looting? Nice. Aha. Oh, nice. Yes, 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 yes. Oh, that's even better. Look at that. Oh, that's gonna make some good enchantments. Speaking of which... There we go.
These wall carvings are ancient. We must be getting close.
Dirkethus, don't you do it. Okay. Let's quick save. If you guys step on these traps, when it's so easy to avoid them. Okay. No. Dirkethus, no, don't you do it. Okay. Hello.
Is someone there? Huh? Time to end this little game.
Man, he must have hit me with a frost breath, because I don't know how else I'm so slow. Whew. Here we go. Okun's throne room. Here we go. I can sort these out later. Here's throne room. I was unaware these priests were deserving of throne rooms. Oh boy, there he is.
The scroll. It must be just past him.
Ah! Man, those stabs. Dude.
Good riddance. Let's move on. The scroll must...
Alright, and here it is. Vokun, heavy armor. Conjuration, illusion, and alteration spells cost 20% less magicka to cast. And there's a fireball staff, which is usually pretty... I mean, I usually would like this just to sell it. So I'll take that. Take this.
in the next room.
I think if I was going for, like, one of those characters, like a spellcasting mage, but like a battle mage where he wears heavy armor to keep himself alive, I think that could actually be pretty good to go with whatever I chose to equip him with. Man, you were getting right in my face.
Need something?
I hear the wall.
There it is, on the table.
Storm Call. shout to the skies, a cry to the clouds that awakens the destructive force of Skyrim's lightning. Basically, I can call upon the lightning and create a storm to attack enemies. Isn't that amazing? Yeah! Just wait till I get the other two words for that shout. Here it is.
Sometimes I just like to watch them burn.
What? I've retrieved the scroll.
I cannot thank you enough for all of the help.
Here is the scroll.
And here's a little something for helping me out.
Conjure Flaming Familiar added. Ooh, it's a new spell. Yeah, I didn't know that one. I like that. Yeah, that one's a little better. It's an apprentice level. It does cost a bit more, but it's supposed to be, you know, stronger because obviously it sets enemies on fire. Okay. Let's turn something on to help get us out of here. Point us the way outside. So the mask and the word of power were obviously the real prizes here. At least for us. Ooh, hold on. What's in this? Are you telling me that there isn't another door right here that, like, takes us directly back outside or something? Hold on. Here's another chest I found. There isn't another doorway here? Really? Oh, here we are. Oh. Couldn't get up here before. Uh-huh. Was this the way out? Yep. Love those little shortcut doors. There's Shadow Mirror. Alright, so... By the way, the thing about these masks is that they're not just to collect, just to, you know, modify with your armor sets. There's actually something else that you can acquire if you are able to find and hunt down all of these masks. So it's kind of a special thing. So, just wanted to show you guys that that's how those kinds of encounters can go. Obviously, with the weapons and stuff, I'm pretty strong at this point, which I can survive those pretty well. So, as you could see, excuse me, apparently I can't talk right now. But, yeah, I'll probably be stashing this in a special location just to kind of hold on to them, you know, for, when I do collect all of them. But now I can probably, now that I've shown you guys what those are like, I'll probably just try and, collect those off camera. Won't make you see how I get those. But I will try and see if I can be able to show you guys what happens if you do collect all of them. But that will be for some other time. So, when we come back, we will probably be first going to talk to Arngeir as well as our guy at the college, but perhaps that will signal for us to perhaps try and continue the Mage College of Winterhold questline. Stay tuned.